All right, now I'm going to start my color mixing. So we're going to start with red violet. So I've got my red over here. I already had some blue in the palette, so I could have left some of that. I cleaned off a little area here so I had room for my red. So I'm going to start with my red, and I'm just going to grab a little bit of blue and pull it into there. Start to turn it a little bit. That's probably good. Paint my first square. Pull that color down in the corner. I'm also kind of working on getting flat washes, and we'll talk more about that with the next stage. But if you can, work to get them nice and even. I have my board tilted so all that color runs down. Okay, so there we go, a little red violet, and then we'll add a little bit more blue. I don't know how discernible it's going to be. Oh yeah. Pull that down. And as long as your paint is still wet, you can kind of go back over the strokes as long as you don't get your brush too much wetter. We'll talk more about back runs in the next level too. Maybe a touch more blue, get it more towards violet. By the time I get to the middle, I want it to a nice even violet. Okay, dry my brush, dab that. Okay. All right. That looks good. Brush, soak up the excess. All right, hopefully you're kind of getting the idea. Now we're starting to move a little bit more towards the blue side, or more towards blue. Oh, actually that looks like a really nice even purple, but that was one probably that I wanted right in the center. No biggie though. Okay. Definitely gonna move towards blue violet here though. Running out of paint. There we go. Dab. All right. Just enough. All right. And you know, it gives you a chance to see how these colors react, because not only is this different with watercolors, but every paint manufacturer, their paints react a little bit different. And then you're going to follow that same process for each one of these. You know, clean off your palette. You might even, because you have blue on there, to maybe jump down to doing your greens, because you've already got blue. Just if you've got red in there, you might need to clean it all out. And definitely as you start working with the yellows, you might need to get some clean water, or switch, you know, to using this, because you definitely, when you start working with the yellows, especially the yellow orange, you don't want blue water. So make sure you switch that out. And like I said, just keep following that same process for these other color mixtures.